Hi friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the today Infosys actual coding question 17th May first shift. Remember friends, for your timing, many of the students face the issue and I have already provided many update related to that in my YouTube channel. So if you haven't gone through it, go through it because for almost every shift, means first and second shift exam cancel, but for some candidates, first shift candidates able to solve the questions. So basis on that, whatever the questions the candidates share, according to that, I am making this video. Okay, remember, either you able to successfully pass the test cases or not. I think for most of the candidates the exam got scheduled, so you have to appear for the test again. Okay, now let me discuss the coding question which was asked today. And friends, please, if you like our initiative, now please subscribe us. Okay, you can see on my YouTube channel I am giving you each and every updates regularly. Today only I have uploaded 5 to 6 video getting update like exam delayed, exam time change, internal server. So whatever the issue you are facing, I made the video, so you should support us. Now let me come to the solutions. Okay, so what are the solutions you have to follow? And first of all, must follow the playlist which I have already completed, and there I have shared you 2 to 3 coding questions, okay, related to Infosys. So just go through that because that will be really helpful for you, because questions type, not exact question but questions type are getting repeated. So you will get all those in this coding playlist, and I've already shared the previous material. Okay, now let me discuss the coding question which was asked today. So first question was related to the prefix sum, and it was maximum overlapping interval score. So this was the questions. You are given n interval, each interval contain li which denotes the start time, ri which denotes the end times, and si score. So a interval contributes its score if a chosen time point t lie inside the interval. मीन्स कंट्रीब्यूशन तभी आप चूज करेंगे जब आप इसके इंटरवल में लाई करेगा. सो व्हाट वाज योर टास्क? योर टास्क इज टू फाइंड द maximum possible sum scored by choosing the best point time. Now you can see here, this is the maximum possible sum. So this is the core logic of the questions. Okay friends, if you want to solve, so some questions were like this one, like house robber problem which is available on the lead code, so you can practice that. And coding questions, as expected, it was medium to hard, not easy questions. You should know the clarity. And this was the questions, best time to walk, buy and sell stock. So kind of the similar pattern matching question was there. Now what are the input format for this question? First line contain an integer n which denotes the number of interval, and next n line contain the 3 space separated integer, that is L, R and S, where L denotes the start time and R denotes the end time and S will denotes the score. So these 3 values were given. Now the output format was you have to print a single integer which denotes the maximum possible score. So आपको भाई just means find out करना था maximum possible score, and this was the constant given like n 1 means n lie between 1 and 10 to power 5, and L and R lie between 10 to power 9, and S will lie between 1 and 10 to power 9. So this was actually the questions. So if I take some example, if you take the input 2, so 2 will denotes what? The value of L means start time, means first line will contain the number of intervals, and next line will contain the space separated integer. So this is the number of intervals and space separated integer, and other things are there. Okay, that is LRS values. So you have to just print a single integer. So for this case you are getting 25. Why? This is the explanations for that. Let me show you. For example, input 2 and these are the values. So interval you have to basically calculate, and you have to check the time points. Okay, so checking time point for time equal to 1, active interval start with 1 to 5, total score 10. Okay, because at start total scores was 10 given is at the interval, and for second interval total score was 15. So if I means for time 1 1 5, so total score will be 10. Again for time 2 1 5, total score will be 10. Now if it overlap, so 10 and 15 both are getting, and you have to basically you will get the 25 total score. So accordingly you have to calculate all those value, and you have to basically give the maximum output. So here the maximum output in our case we are getting 25. Remember friends, if you didn't get the solutions, I will provide this complete PDF in the description. Pause the video, try by yourself, or if you want you can use the AI tool to understand this. Remember, questions level was high, so it might happen that you may not getting me, but you can also solve, or you can search these questions like this. Okay, Actually, currently I don't have notepad or any writing pad, so I couldn't give you the detailed explanation for this. Sorry for that, but for the time being, just try to understand the what actually questions are telling. I think most of the students will able to get it, and since question level was hard, so you might not get it. So you have to go in depth for getting the solutions. Okay, so this was the things. Now what are the approach I am applying here? So here you can means for many of the basically students, those who able to pass all the test cases, they said that from brute force they able to pass just 7 to 8 test cases, but for optimize you will able to pass all the test cases. Okay, and it will need time. Okay, that's the reason they are giving the 3-hour time slots. Okay, so what are the actually the brute force I am applying here? I will check every possible time and calculate the total overlapping score. Okay, so this is the main core logic of brute force, means every possible time point I will calculate the total overlapping score. So steps, what are the steps I'm going to apply? Find minimum start and maximum end. Then for every time point, traverse all interval, add score if interval contains that point, and return the maximum sum. So these 3 steps I am doing here. Remember, to get it the logic in exam, it is quite challenging, so you should have clarity, you should have done some practice. Okay, if you are getting some time more, like your exam has been scheduled next Sunday now, so utilize this time by practicing some DP questions, graph based question. Like I said now, these 2 questions were similar like this in the today question which was asked, so you can follow that. Now for brute force, since I am going to every range and traversing all intervals, so time complexity for this will be range into n. So let me discuss the brute force. Remember, for the Infosys exam, you have to just write the functions. Okay, you don't need to take the input and all those things like the TCS. These all things will be given. You can either choose any language like Python, Java, JavaScript, HTML, C++. So according to your that, they are providing many language. Accordingly you have to choose that, and input will be given. You have to just complete the functions like the lead code which you are doing. So this you have to complete. This all parameter will be given. You have to write these complete logic. So what actually I am doing here? First, declaring the temporary variable minial, defining initializing with int max r, and initialize with int min. Now I will find the minimum start and maximum end. So I will basically traverse to the interval and I gonna find this value. So minial equal to minimum of minial x0 and max r equal to max r x1. Now declaring the temporary variable for storing our answer. So int answer equal to 0, and I will check every time point. So int t equal to minial, t less than equal to max r, t plus int sum equal to 0, and I will get the values of the time. Okay, so int l equal to x0 initializing with that, r equal to x1 and s x2. Now if interval contains t, this is the condition now we have to apply. So if l less than equal to t and t less than equal to r, I will sum it up and I will basically try to update the value of answer. So answer equal to max of answer comma sum, and at the end I will return the answer. So friends, I hope you got the logic. Again, if you are not getting the logic, because again saying questions level was hard, so you have to go through each and every part of this. Okay, I will provide this PDF so you can refer it. Now the optimize approach, what is the optimize approach you can apply here? You can apply the prefix sum concept, means you plan prefix sum concept. So instead of checking every point, add a score at interval start and remove score after interval end. So these are the changes I'm going to do on in my code, and you can use the map to store the changes. So if you will store or use the map now, then it will be efficient. Okay, and time complexity will also reduce. So by using the map, you will basically able to solve it and pass almost each and every test cases. Many of the students say that yeah, by using map, means by using the optimized approach, they able to solve each and every test cases. Okay, so this is the things I'm doing here. Declaring the map int long mp and traverse this. It first initializing the value l x0, r means right pointer x0, and s x2. Okay, so these all things I've defined, and I'm summing up with l and r plus 1, means subtracting it for updating those value, and this temporary variable, and getting the access to the maximum value so far and returning the value. So this was the questions. Again, the question level was medium. I can't say easy, but medium to hard level will be there. And you can refer to the Java solution. I will provide all those questions. Okay, if I gonna discuss each and every solution now like Java, Python, then video become too long. So you can just refer it, and you can pause the video or you can check this. Now coming to the second question. Second question was also a medium to hard level. Okay, and this was related to Y and sell stock from the lead code. So those who have solved these questions, you like that only this question was there. So what are the questions? You are given the daily practice of a painting for n days. You can perform at most 2 buy sell transactions with the following condition. Means आप भाई दो मैक्सिमम बाय सेल ट्रांजेक्शन कर सकते हैं, बट द कंडीशंस आर सेकेंड बाय मंथ मस्ट बी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम फर्स्ट सेल मंथ. So this was the edge case you have to handle, and for each day PI will denotes the price of painting on day I, and MI will denotes the month of day I. Means in which month basically you wanna purchase it and what are the price on that particular day. So you have to basically calculate the maximum total profit. Okay, so this was kind of greedy algo you can apply here. So input format was what? First line contain an integer n which will denote the number of days, and second line will contain the n space separated integer which will represent the PI. Okay, so first line में आपको number of days input लेना है, second line में n space separated integer जो कि PI denotes करेगा. PI means price of painting on day I, and third line will contain the MI which is the month of day I. So these are the constant you have to take in mind, like n will lie between 1 to 10 to power 5, and PI will lie minus 10 to power 9 and 10 to power 9, and MI 1 to 12 because this is representing the month na. So the output format you have to just print the maximum total profit. Again for these two questions was quite lengthy, you have to go to the questions in a detail. Okay, means it might take at least 15 minutes just to understand the logic, 15 or 20 minutes. So you have to use the time wisely and try to solve at least 1 or 2 coding questions those who exam in upcoming shift. Okay, for example, if you are taking the sample input 5 means 5, so 5 will denotes what? The number of days. So total number of days suppose 5, and the integer which will represent the PI which is the price of day and month. So this is the price of day and month, corresponding month. So sample output you will be getting 35. If you got that, if you just read the explanation, then you will get clarity why I am getting the 25. For example, if I buy at 10, sell at 20, then profit I am getting 10, isn't it? Buy at 10, sell at 20, then we will getting the profit as 10. So buy at 15, sell at 40, profit we are getting as 25. So buy at 15 and sell at 40, you will getting the profit at 25. So the first sale month equal to 1 and second buy month equal to 2. Okay, so these are the month giving. So if I take this second buy month and 1 this, then you will getting the maximum profit. So the total profit here is 35. So 25 plus 10. Okay, so in this way you gonna get the total or maximum profit. Okay, so you can just go through the complete detailed explanation which I am discussing here. Like if I create a chart, so day 1 price is 10, month is 1, day 2 price 20, month is 1, day 3 price 15, month is 2, and day 4 price 30, month is 2. So accordingly you can just try each and every case of the transactions. If I buy at 10, sell at 20, profit we are getting 10, and sale month is 1. So accordingly you will get the maximum profit as 35 if you will follow the pattern, and you can just go through sample output 2 and other things. Now what are the approach I'm gonna apply? First I will suggest pause the video and mention your approach, that what are the solutions you came up with. Okay, I hope you have mentioned the comments. Okay, so first of all let me just give you the brute force approach, then I will make the optimize approach using the DP. So first brute approach is try every possible first transactions and second transactions, and for every split point calculate the best profit on left side and best profit at right side, and ensure months are different. Means I'm gonna try each and every test case. Suppose if the months are given, so I'm gonna use the each and every transactions and all possible transactions, and I will basically keep the reference of the maximum so far, and I will return at the end. So if I'm gonna do for each and every transaction, then the time complexity will take order of n square, which will not optimize, and by using this approach you can able to pass only few test cases. Okay, so for optimize approach I can use the prefix and suffix value. So prefix I will basically store the maximum profit from day 0 to day I, and suffix I to n minus 1. Means if you will split up now here like 0 and here I, and this is n. So this thing, this first part prefix and this suffix I will store and I will then try splitting the array at every index, and I will calculate the prefix plus suffix and keep the count, and I will basically store those value. So for this optimized approach, you will be getting the time complexity order of n and space complexity will be order of n. Remember friends, here I am getting the time complexity order of n square because I am trying each and every transactions na. So that is the reason. So if I discuss the brute force approach, so again no need to worry about the taking input and all those stuff, but focus on the concept what actually I am doing here. So first of all, declaring the answer long 0 and traversing or running the two loop I equal to 0 to I less than n, j equal to I plus 1 to j less than n, and basically storing the value of the first and storing or updating the value of maximum. So long first equal to max of 0 pj minus pi. So in this way only now you will get the maximum values, and I am updating the value of maximum so far being are getting. So for int x equal to j plus 1 x less than n, if mj equal to mx, I will continue and I will run the loop and again updating those value. So in this way you will get the solution. Friends, I know that I might not explain it properly. The reason I've said that you need to draw proper diagram and all those stuff, okay, but use the tools to get through it. The main things, the logic which I am discussing here, just focus on it, what actually I am doing here, and those who are, I think, good in coding, you will get the clarity that what actually I am gonna tell here. Okay, for the normal coder, if you don't know how to do the codings and means if you haven't practiced the best questions on LeetCode platform or other, then you might not get solutions. So that's the reason I want to tell you have to practice more and more number of questions. Okay, so this was the solution. Like the optimize, just go through it. What actually I'm doing here, same declaring the prefix and suffix value, means whatever the logic just approach I'm discussing here, same things I'm doing, keeping the track of best and updating those value. So this was the second questions. Now let me discuss the third questions. Okay, related to Java and Python, you can just refer to the PDF which I'm gonna share it. The third question was quite interesting. Okay, and this question many means very few candidates able to pass all the test cases. Okay, so what was the question name by dual mode traverse. Remember friends, there might be some changes in the questions because I am just making this video according to the students input. Whatever the things they have shared to me, accordingly I am making it. So there might be different, but approx 80 to 90% I think questions might be the same. So what are the questions? Sorry. So you are operating an energy harvester moving along an array 1 to n from left to right. Initially you start at position 1 in collect mode, and at every positions, if you are at collect mode, then gain AI and heat increase by 1 if you are at collect mode. If you are at skip mode, then gain 0 and heat reset to 0. मीन्स अगर आप skip mode में तो 0 हो जाएगा and reset भी 0 हो जाएगा. So these are the questions given and gist of the question you can say. So before moving to the next position, you may switch mode like collect to skip or skip to collect. Means you can skip the mode. Okay, so each switch will cost the S, and the harvester can handle at most k consecutive collects. So the harvester, the condition is that they can handle at most k consecutive collects. So that will also give in your questions. Now if hit becomes k at position I, then you are forced to switch to skip. अगर भाई मैक्सिमम कलेक्ट्स पे आपका आ जाएगा आई, देन इट इज़ मैंडेटरी टू स्किप. Okay, means switch to skip mode for position I plus 1 and pay switching cost. Yes, you have to pay the switching cost. So you have to basically find the maximum net profit. Okay, so maximum net profit means total gain minus total switching cost. You have to calculate and you have to return the answer to the modulo 10 to power 9 plus 7. So this was the basically question. Means question में simply आपको क्या है कि एक harvester conditions have and it is moving from left to right, and there are particular mode like collect mode and skip mode, and some value will be given, and if you gonna switch from collect to skip or skip to collect, then it will having some cost. Okay, and by using these all logic, you have to find the maximum possible net profit. Okay, which you how you gonna get this? By subtracting total switching cost with total gain, and you have to return the answer in modulo. This was a very important part, that आपको भाई आंसर modulo में करना का, means you have to use the long value also. Okay, so what is the input format? First line integer n. Again you need not to worry about the input format because input will be given in the exam. So first line will contain the integer n, second line integer k, and third line integer s will represent the things. Next fourth line n separated integers value will be given. Okay, so n means total value will be there, and s which will represent the cost. Okay, so s will represent the cost, and second line all those value will be there, means total integers and the there. Now these are the constraint you have to keep in mind for n 10 to power 5, for k 100, and for s, which is the cost 1 10 to power 9, and ai the integer will be given. This is the things. So you have to basically get the maximum value. Okay, so return the maximum possible net profit. Again, this is kind of greedy algo plus dp based questions, and this was very hard questions. Okay, so input you can get 4 to 10 if I'm taking, and these are the integer, then you will be getting the maximum output at 90. Why? If you will collect 20, switch to skip minus 10, means switch to skip, then it will minus 10 because this is the switching cost. Skip 30, if you will skip 30, switch to collect minus 10, and switch to collect means these are the basically the things, or you can say mode. I am just skipping it. Skip, then collect. So collect 40 and collect 50. So if you will collect this, means 50 plus 40 90. So this, in this way we are getting the profit. Okay, so 20 minus 10 plus 40 plus 50, that will equal to 90. Remember, you have to bear the cost to skipping cost, which is the skipping cost is here 10. So that's why I am doing here minus 10. This is the skipping cost. So पहला मैंने क्या किया, कलेक्ट कर लिया 20, then I am skipping. So for skipping cost it is given like 10. So again if I skip 30, then again the skipping cost will be there. So that's why 2 times minus 10, and next if you will collect 40 and 50, then you will get this, and so maximum profit you will be getting the 90. Same things for second, you can just go through it. Now let me discuss the brute force solutions. So brute force here is quite easy, like the recursion approach you have to keep in mind, and recursion approach you have to basically handle the edge cases too. Like first the base cases you have to think about, then you have to come with recursive approach or simply recursive code. Okay, so what actually I'm gonna do here, I will try every possible choice at each positions, and first thing I will stay in the current mode, and then second thing switch mode. So these are the two logic gonna do in the recursion. Okay, आपको पता है रिकर्सिव अप्रोच में पहला आपको बेस केस पे ध्यान देना होता है, एंड फिर रिकर्सिव रिलेशन इस्टेब्लिश करना होता है. ओके, सो यू हैव टू कीप इन माइंड लाइक द बेस केस एंड इस्टेब्लिश द रिकर्सिव रिलेशंस. सो these are the two condition basis of which I gonna do the recursive relations. So be recursively explore all possible and take the maximum profit. So for this, the time constant will be 2 power of n and space complexity will be order of n. Okay, why? I'm just gonna discuss here. So here I will use the DFS. Okay, so these are the input scenario. Okay, so input you need not to worry, just go through it. So these are the value they have taken. Now let me discuss the solutions, like directly come to the this. So first of all, I am declaring the const int mode 1e, means 10 to power 9 plus 7, because in the question they have given the you have to take in a modulo, isn't it? They have said that you have to return the answer with the modulo. Okay, so you can just go through it. Yeah, return the answer in modulo 10 to power 9 plus 7. So that's the reason I am declaring here. Okay, now start at index 0 in collect mode. So for the collect mode, I am gonna add those value now. So long log answer a0 plus I am just calling the DFS, passing all those value, and answer equal to answer mod 10. If answer less than 0, then answer plus mod and return the answer value. So मेन थिंग इज DFS. यू हैव टू गो थ्रू दिस कंसेप्ट. ओके, DFS भाई आप अच्छे से देख लीजिए BFS. एंड अगेन सेइंग फ्रेंड, प्रीवियस शिफ्ट का जो मैंने क्वेश्चन से बताया हूँ, जस्ट गो थ्रू इट. ओके, दैट विल रियली मीन्स बाय नाउ यू हैव एटलीस्ट 9 कोडिंग क्वेश्चंस ऑफ 2026 बैच ओनली. So you can practice all these questions. Okay, so now coming to the DFS concept, you know the DFS, we will go to the depth first search, like in depth we gonna do, and BFS we will do in this format. Okay, so long DFS taking the value of I, N, K and S, and taking the value of A and heat and collect. Okay, so this is the heat value and the collect value. So all the things I am passing here also, you can see here when I am calling DFS. So these all value I am taking, and starting the value of this collect is 0 and false. Okay, so just go through it, like collect value is starting false because I don't want to collect, and heat value is 0, and the vectors, the value I am gonna pass here. So if I equal to n, return 0. This is the base case. This is the your base case कि अगर I n के बराबर रहा, then I will just return directly to 0. Now I am declaring here the answer L long min, and if collect mode, अगर आप collect mode में रहेंगे then you will collect all those value. So long gain equal to AI, and if maximum hit reach I will skip. So if hit equal to K, answer equal to gain minus S, and I'm just calling this. Okay, so this is a recursive relations I am establishing here. So why I'm doing minus S? Because if you reach the maximum hit na, then you have to basically subtract the cost too na. So that's the thing I'm doing here. Else you will collect it. Collect means maximum, answer, and gain plus DFS I plus 1 N K. Yes, means I'm here updating the values. I think you know this scenario, and updating the value to true. Okay, now why I'm declaring here means this correct value is false, because if you skip that then you're not gonna collect it na. So that's why here I am doing false, and here I'm doing collect. Otherwise I will switch to skip mode. So answer equal to max of answer gain minus S plus DFS. I'm basically calling it and updating those value I N K S passing same, and this is false because you are skipping. And these same things I'm doing. Else means skip mode, stay in skip, switch to collect, and I will returning the answer. So I hope friends you got the clarity that what actually want to tell, means you at least get the gist. Okay, so if you are liking effort, means I know I might not able to explain it properly in a detailed way. So the things I want to tell, just go through these questions like from the lead code, or you can follow the Striver playlist. He have explained all these logics in a detail, so you can just follow them. But I try to just give the taste of the today coding questions, so that you will get the clarity that which type of coding questions are asked and whether you're gonna solve it or not. Okay, now optimize approach, just go through it. What are the optimize approach applying here? So that will be just I'm using here DP concepts for filling that and all those stuff. So hope video informative to you. कोई भी query है feel free to ask here. We can connect on LinkedIn, Insta, anywhere. And friend, please support us so that you will not miss any update. And soon other company hiring will be there, and there we're gonna mass hiring from the Cognizant and other hiring. So I will provide all those update here. You can see like TCS, we have provided each and every shift answers and solutions. Okay, and many of the students like our efforts, so thank you for that. So like that also we gonna launch the playlist for the Cognizant too. Okay, I know for Infosys this is very, what can I say, limited hiring will be there, because very few of the candidates are able to solve the coding questions, especially in a physical mode. So don't think that whether I will get the Infosys job or not, but you try, you just give your best, and rest leave to the God. Hope informative to you. मिलते हैं next video में. Thank you.